Thanks for joining me in this series of videos on dating Filipinas. In the previous video, I spoke about the pattern of behavior I've noticed, common among Filipinas as they attempt to advance a relationship from meeting to marriage, with the first step in the process being her attempt to move herself into your home. And concurrent with this attempt to establish herself in your space is the second thing that I notice in the pattern, and that is what I call the girlfriend prompt. She'll say something like, it's funny, we're like this, meaning we're having sex, and you haven't even asked me to be your girlfriend. So after establishing a physical presence in your life, her next order of business is establishing this understanding that, you're her boyfriend and she's your girlfriend. And what that means is similar to in the West, with a couple of additions. We know it to mean we agree to be exclusive. We're in a monogamous relationship, and that means that here too, of course. But it also means you are now her alpha male. You're her boss. And she'll even affectionately call you that. Aye, boss, is what you'll hear. You'll say, you need to go home today, and I need some space. And aye, boss. She'll even ask you permission to see her friends, to go to the mall, to see her family. So she's going to expect you to plan her life and dictate to her. To me, that's just crazy. I actually like an independent woman, and I don't like being the one to have to plan her day or even mine. In my career, I had a lot of responsibility, making decisions for a team and keeping ahead of the design of software to keep an engineering team busy and not idle. And now I'm retired, and I just want to live my life moment at a time and not according to a schedule. So I'm not a real good fit with a subservient follower type girl tagging along on my heel all the time. But, many guys like being fully in control, and they're okay with micromanaging a girl. If that's you, you'll love these women until you don't, because there'll be cultural conflicts that will come up and you may not want to deal with, or there'll be immaturity issues which you may not want to deal with. So you're the boss, but you're the boss of a herd of cats. So just be aware of that. Going along with prompting you to make it official, once you do, then sort of the third step comes into play, and that is your boyfriend responsibilities. Now that you're the boyfriend and she's your girlfriend, you kind of own her. And having you as an official boyfriend, having you in charge, is about more than just monogamy or who's the boss. It's also about absolving herself of her issues in life, some of which may have been building up or existing for a long time before you met her. Those burdens are now off her mind and placed squarely on your broad shoulders to carry. She's going to expect to be able to bring you her problems and dramas, and you're expected to listen and to sympathize and to solve these problems. And you're going to wonder, how did this girl ever get along before I showed up? And fact is, she did. But now she gets to step out of that and let you carry it all. So she'll just start dumping her issues on you. Some girls will actually make formal requests. I need a new phone. I need to send money to my mom. I don't have this money. But a lot of times it's more subtle than that. They'll just dump their issues on you. They'll just kind of complain in front of you, or bend your ear with what's going on in their life. And most of the issues, of course, can be resolved with cash. Should you wish to take on the role of being a hero, which many men do. It seems to be in our nature. So she may not ask directly. She may just mention in passing one after another issue that's burdening her or her family. If, however, she's bold, and this is true of girls who've already dated foreigners who kind of know the game, she may ask directly for money or things. Money to support her family, a spare phone, computer, whatever she sees in your place. Are you using that? If not, can I have it? And maybe it's your backup computer, maybe it's a backup phone. You have two, and she has one broken one. She's going to try to balance that out. Or she'll just request a new one or ask what gift you'll give her for Christmas. So there's like 3 months that you got to beware of in the Philippines, and that's Christmas, Valentine's, and whatever month she was born. And then there's all the family birthdays too. And I'll tell you this, one key aspect, whether she's dropping hints or directly asking, is the concept of deniability. Watch for this when you push back. You'll say, you're always asking me for stuff. I think you're using me. And she's going to say, I never asked you for anything. I was just sharing with you my problems. And that's so typical because they really want that deniability. They really don't want to be caught up in a confrontation. So they do things in a way that allows them to say, no, that wasn't my intention at all. Even though they know that dumping their problems on you, you're going to start solving them because that's what men do. So my advice there is to either just say nothing when they're dumping all these problems on you and ignore the hints, or find a way to push back that isn't, accusatory. Women the world over are adept at turning things around and making us feel like the fool. Don't walk into that trap. And so with that problem, kind of ever present, the next thing that they're going to push on is bringing you around. And that's the subject of the next part in this series. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss my new videos. Thanks for watching.